Param Vijayate Shri Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam, Total World Victory of Hare Kṛṣṇa. This is me, Isabela, your host. Woo! Today we're doing Bhagavad-gita chapter 4, verse 24. Sorry, I'm just getting a couple of notifications. Let's get started. Woo! Also, new setup. Drip. This is literally just like, this isn't the official setup. This is just kind of ghetto setup. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so first let's start by reading the Sanskrit. Oh my god, there's a lot of B's in there. Brahmārpaṇaṁ havir brahmagnau brahmaṇā hutam brahmaiva tena gantavyaṁ brahma-karma-samādhinā. Brahma, spiritual master, arpaṇam, contributions, Brahma, the supreme, havir, butter, Brahma, spiritual agnau, in the face of consummation, brahmaṇā, by the spirit, so hutam, offered, Brahma, spiritual kingdom, eva, certainly, tena, by him, gantavyam, to be reached, Brahma, spiritual, karma, activities, samādhinā, by complete absorption. Translation. A person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered of the same spiritual nature. How activities in Kṛṣṇa consciousness can lead one purport. Sorry, guys. All right, I'll read the translation again. I was kind of just like off in my own land and just reading. A person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Hi, Mom. Who is that? Oh, yeah, it's Mom. Hello, welcome to... We got Mom over here? Oh, I can't see you, it's fine. So, I'll start the translation again. A person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Okay. Give me a sec. Alright. Purport. How activities in Kṛṣṇa consciousness can lead one ultimately to the spiritual goal is described here. There are various activities in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, and all of them will be described in the following verses. But for the present, just the principle of Kṛṣṇa consciousness is described. A conditioned soul, entangled in material contamination, is sure to act in the material atmosphere, and yet he has to get out of such an environment. The process by which the conditioned soul can get out of the material atmosphere is Kṛṣṇa consciousness. For example, a patient who is suffering from a disorder of the bowels due to overindulgence in milk products is cured by another milk product, namely curds. The material absorbed conditioned soul can be cured by Kṛṣṇa consciousness, as set forth in the Gita. This process is generally known as yajna, or activities, sacrifices, meant for the satisfaction of Vishnu or Kṛṣṇa. The more the activities of the material world are performed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, or for Vishnu only. The more the activities of the material world are performed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, or for Vishnu only, the more the atmosphere becomes spiritualized by complete absorption. Brahman means spiritual. The Lord is spiritual, and his rays of transcendental body are called... My poster just fell down. Oh no. No. I'm sorry. It's my... Can you see it? Wait, I'll switch to the other tab so I can see. This is the poster. It was the Janmashtami Festival poster from Whangarei. It's signed by Vyasa. You can see it right there. There's a little signature. Yeah. It's an amazing poster. I love it. I'll stick it on the wall over here. Right, sorry, guys. There we are. It's now on the wall. Okay. Back to the class. I'm getting sidetracked here, bro. Alright. Wait. Brahman means spiritual. The Lord is spiritual, and the rays of his transcendental body are called Brahma Jyoti, his spiritual effulgence. Everything that exists is situated in that Brahma Jyoti, but when the Jyoti is covered by illusion, Maya, or sense gratification, it is called material. This material veil can be removed at once by Kṛṣṇa consciousness, thus the offering for the sake of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. The consuming agent of such an offering or contribution, the process of consumption, the contributor, and the results are all combined together. Brahman, or the absolute truth. The absolute truth covered by Maya is called matter. Matter dovetailed for the cause of the absolute truth regains its spiritual quality. Kṛṣṇa consciousness is the process of converting the illusory consciousness into Brahman, or the Supreme. When the mind is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, it is said to be in samadhi, or trance. Anything done in such transcendental consciousness is called yajna, or sacrifice for the absolute. It is that condition of spiritual consciousness, the contributor, the contribution, and the consumption. The performer or the leader of the performance the consumption of the performer or the leader of the performance, and the result or ultimate gain. Everything becomes one and absolute, the supreme Brahman. That is the method of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Okay, I didn't really understand that, but sure. We're going with it. All right, let's continue and move on to changes. Oh, we're not on full one, are we? We're on 424. Oh, there we are. Okay, first change. A comma for Vishnu, comma, or Kṛṣṇa. Is there a... Where are we now? This is 424. Text 1, we're going to have to do some scrolling, kids. Whoa. $12. La 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 la. $19. $25. $24. Okay, that's further on. Okay, so no explanation for the little comma after Vishnu or Kṛṣṇa. Okay. Next change. Alright. Sacrifices. Something for the satisfaction of Vishnu or Kṛṣṇa. The more activities. Alright, so they've switched it up a bit. Brahman, instead of Brahman means spiritual, the Lord is spiritual. It's been changed to the word Brahman means spiritual. The Lord is spiritual. Okay, weird, goofy change, because Brahman means spiritual. It does mean spiritual. Wait a second. Brahman means spiritual. The word Brahman, means spiritual. So Brahman means spiritual, okay? So Brahman means spiritual. Therefore, is it spiritual though? Alright, we're going to go to J. Swami and ask him. Original manuscript, Brahman means spiritual. The form Brahman doesn't appear in the verse. Okay. Let's go to the original manuscript then. Fourth chapter, text number 1. Some more scrolling, guys. La 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 la. For sure it's after the next missing page. 27. No, I was wrong. Unfortunate. 22. 24. Brahma means spiritual. Okay, so they were right. They took it closer to the original manuscript. They did what they said they were going to do. The word Brahman means spiritual. Okay. Brahman means spiritual. The word Brahman means spiritual. I mean, technically, words have meaning doesn't mean that they are. So, yeah, I agree with it. In the beginning, I was like, huh? You're calling Brahman not spiritual? But it doesn't say that Brahman is spiritual. It said Brahman means spiritual. If it said Brahma means spiritual, and if they said the word Brahma means spiritual, it would be like, huh? But no, it says means spiritual. The word Brahman means spiritual. So it makes sense. It does. Like, to me, at least. It might not make sense to you, but it definitely does make sense to me. Yeah. Let's move on. Contribution, semicolon, just comma. Okay. Let's see if they give a reasoning. They do not. Ooh, okay. Cool. Nice. All right, now let's go on to meanings and things. What is it? Been on here for 10 minutes and 41. Oh, we got 3 viewers. Hey, guys. Not my emails. Okay, good. I clicked onto the tab with my emails. Yeah. Okay. So, meanings. We'll just go off the translation because I should have got stuff from the purport, but I didn't. And I'm not going to read it all over again because that will be boring for you guys. Yeah. Okay. A person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities in which consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. So, a person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, like pure devotee, like does everything for the service of Kṛṣṇa, has no hidden incentives, I think it's called, and is like sure to attain spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities. He spares nothing. He spares no expense. He doesn't like be like, oh no, I'm gonna keep like some money because I need to like buy myself a new PS5. It's like, no, full contribution to spiritual activities. He donates all his money or uses his money in the service of Kṛṣṇa. In which the consummation of being consumed by what's it called? Kṛṣṇa consciousness is absolute. So yeah, it is. I don't know how to explain that because I barely get this myself. It's not that I don't like the more technical chapters of the Bhagavad-gita, but it's just that I don't understand them as much. For example, I'm pretty sure there's a chapter. It's something about the glories of the Lord. It explains the glories of the Lord. I like that one because it's like not so technical. It's just describing, talking about it. But this one's more like consummation and what is absolute. It's like, oh no, scary, guys. Search. Consummation, the action of merit. Okay, let's get off there, kids. Calm down, sis. In which the consummation is absolute. So it's just the... I don't know how to put it. The officiality? Like, makes it official? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm waffling. Sorry, guys. Waffling, if you don't know already, is where, like, the person just goes on a random ass talk and they're like, what am I doing? And that's what I'm doing right now. And that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Gonna cry, gonna die. So then his full contribution to spiritual activities, he's fully dedicated to it, and it's like once you become fully dedicated, you're like 100% dedicated. Like Kṛṣṇa is your life. Kṛṣṇa is your everything. Then you can't get out of it. Wait, let me check the comments. Maybe there are some comments. I do not know if there are comments. 6 comments. Oh, we have people. We have people here. There are 4 people. Okay, sorry, guys. I can only see, like, the stuff on the screen, which I can read. I can't see, like, how many people are commenting, who was there, unless I switch back to the other tab, which is, like, kind of inconvenient. So, Bhakti Bhaktarawari says Ngatai says Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Makes a lot of sense, Isabela. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I'm going off on a wee. I mean, the purport makes sense if you understand it, but right now it's not making sense to me. The joining in Daniel, binding in Daniel, merging. Bhaktarawari says Ngatai. You're doing well. Thank you very much. I like the support because otherwise I'm just sitting here alone by myself where no one's watching and it's kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like lives. Why is my Wi-Fi going down? Okay, no, it's fine. Why is it going? Oh no. Sorry. I'm hotspotting from my phone. Okay, 4 people now. Okay, so the merging of. Why am I on StreamYard now? The merging, binding is absolute. So once you're fully in, there is no escaping, which is good because as a pure devotee, you wouldn't want to escape. And that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. So you're offering yourself to Kṛṣṇa and it's of the same spiritual nature. It's like, I don't know. What is offered and which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Think, Isabela. Isabela cannot think. Isabela does not have a brain right now. We have like assessment week at school. I'm waffling, sorry. But I'm going to go on anyway. We have assessment week at school and like I've been studying so much. My brain is fried. That's it. And which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. La la la. And which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Let's go through a quick skim read of the purport. Maybe that will help me. Anything done in transcendental consciousness is called yajna, or sacrifice for the absolute. So I feel like it's a sacrifice of sense gratification, definitely. Spiritual life. In like some senses, because like, yeah, it just is. But that is okay. It's fine. You live, you laugh, you love, you move on. And that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to move on. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm moving on. It's just not living for me. And which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Oh my gosh. And that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. So, I think I may have a clue, and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. So anything that you offer to the Lord is of the same spiritual nature. It is pure. So you may offer, isn't it like patram pushpam palam toyam? Offer me a fruit, water, flower, and with pure devotion, and I will graciously accept, or something like that. Yeah, that's all I've got here for now. Let's move on to the Te Reo Māori. Oh, contemporary application. No. Oh, I'm going to cry. That was probably like one of the ugliest faces I've made. And I made that face on a live. Oh, no, that's going to be on the internet forever. Okay, kids. Whew. Okay. Contemporary application. Okay, a person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sought to attain the spiritual. Okay, so let's say you have a friend. Let's say you have, what is lotus feet? Huh? What is lotus feet? The lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa. Oh, you're okay. So, Rawari said, Kṛṣṇa consciousness is forever and eternal, as devotees are always protected under his lotus feet. Yes, they are. They are protected by Kṛṣṇa, and they worship his lotus feet. And Kṛṣṇa consciousness forever is eternity. Yes, Kṛṣṇa consciousness is forever and eternal, forever exist, it will always be there. And the devotees are protected, yes. Correct, I think. Don't ask me. I'll see it, buddy. But I agree with that. But it's not up to me if I agree because it's Kṛṣṇa consciousness and I can't bend rules. Fun. All right, so contemporary application. Let's say you have a friend, or let's say you are like loaded. You've got like, your family's making like millions of dollars per year. You're like, yeah. And then I think it's better if I use something from my own life, but I don't really have anything. The mystical ghost is back. Oh, yeah. The mystical ghost is back. Okay. Hello, mystical ghost. Lotus feet is a poetic device that compares Kṛṣṇa's feet to a lotus flower. Okay, cool. Oh, you were asking what is lotus feet? What is lotus feet? Oh, okay. I didn't understand it, but sorry, guys. But so basically, 5 people watching. Okay, that's more than I've ever had. That's scary, and I'm just here waffling away, not knowing what to say. So contemporary application could possibly be. Here's an example, just a little one that I created in my head right now. Let's say there are 2 friends. All right, so no, 3 friends. Friend number 1 is extremely rich. Family's loaded, so much money, all that stuff. So many material possessions and blah, 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 has like a Lambo or something. Now, friend number 2 has been friends with the person for ages, with friend number 1 for ages. And friend number 2 is a loyal friend. They don't care if they had money. They don't care if, friend number 1 like goes broke all of a sudden. And then there's friend number 3 who is only friends with friend number 1 because friend number 1 has money. So they're in it for something. All right. And a person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness compares to friend number 2. Fully absorbed, unconditional love? I don't know. Oh. Josh Wolf. The feet are the lowest part of the body. In many traditional cultures, they are considered as unclean. So the lowest part of Kṛṣṇa's body is compared to a lotus flower, a paragon of beauty. So the lowest of Kṛṣṇa's transcendental body with the highest emblem of beauty, it is a poetic device. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so what's it called? Back to contemporary application. And is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom, which, if you used a human example, is sure to get a ton of money from that rich friend because they have actually been a true friend. But the one who was kind of just in it to win it and just get a ton of moolah, money, get that bag, sis, eventually, most likely. Sorry, I'm just hearing stuff. I'm not schizophrenic. It's just people walking around. Am I schizophrenic? You never know. But like, we'll probably eventually get found out, and then the actual rich friend will drop them because, why would you want a fake friend who's just in it for the money? Maybe they're really fun, and you're like, you know what? I don't care. I don't have many friends, so I'm just gonna give them a ton of stuff and get them to fake be my friend, which is sad. But hello. Did I just get ding dong ditched? Who knocked on my door? Somebody knocked on my door. Did you guys hear that? Because I heard that. It's 10:40. Okay. I'm gonna wrap this up real fast. Think. Contemporary application. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. But the friend who is actually true to it will get the spiritual things, but the friend who didn't actually care about the money and stuff doesn't want all that stuff, but will get it in the end. Very nice. And they will be friends for life if they're they might not be friends for life. You never know. But that's a whole nother thing. I can do a contemporary application for the first part of the sentence. The second part, I cannot, unfortunately. So I'm going to say bye-bye to this and go to Te Reo Māori. Okay. Miss ChatGPT over here is serving. She is giving. But Te Reo Māori translation. Ka tūtuki tonu te tangata I te kaha te hinenaro Kṛṣṇa. Ka whiwhi ia ki te rangatiratanga wairua I te mea nui o tāna mahi wairua. Kei roto I te hiahia ki te wakakore. He wakakore tō te mea o tākoha ana I te ahurea wairua. Word for word. Tangata, person, ka, who, tūtuki is fully absorbed, tonu, certainly, te, in, hinenaro, consciousness, Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, ka is whiwhi, sure to attain, ia, because of, kite, to the, rangatiratanga, spiritual kingdom, wairua, spiritual, I, because of, te mea, the thing, nui, full, or of, tāna, his, mahi, contribution, wairua, spiritual, kei roto I, in which, te, the hiahia, desire, ki te, to, wakakore, absolute, to, and te mea, the thing, e tākoha ana, which is offered, ite, of the ahurea, spiritual nature. Cool, guys. Okay, so I will now wrap the class up. I will read the Te Reo Māori first, then I'll go to the English, and then, no, I'll go Te Reo, Sanskrit, English. Just the usual. Ka tūtuki tonu te tangata I te kaha ki te hinenaro Kṛṣṇa. Ka whiwhi ia ki te rangatiratanga wairua I te mea nui o tāna mahi wairua. Kei roto I te hiahia ki te wakakore, he wakakore tō te mea e tākoha ana I te ahurea wairua. Brahmārpaṇaṁ, brahma, havir, brahmagnau, brahmaṇā, hutam, brahmaiva, tena, gantavyam, brahma-karma-samādhinā. A person who is fully absorbed in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Okay, guys, I will wrap it up for the night. I will say good night because I'm going to go to sleep because I need to go to sleep because I got school tomorrow, kids. Yeah. What's it called? Thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I will see you when I next see you, which I think might be Thursday. Yeah. So, Param Vijayate, Shri Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam, total word victory of Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hare Bol. Oh, wait, we got another comment. Rawari, Hare Kṛṣṇa, thank you. It's been a pleasure, honestly. I know I'm like going off on a whole other thing, but yeah, it's fun. All right, Hare Bol, guys.